Are you still in contact with him? No, I have not seen him in years. I'm not sure what he's up to now.
Someone wants us to say her name, Carla, together. Sophie, 1, 2, 3. Carla.
I don't know if that's
sorry, I didn't explain that well. Yeah, okay, so moving. So favorite memory from filming, it was definitely, look, we always saw Sophie was kind of the innocent on set. You know, Keenan and I were like little rascals together. We'd always do something naughty and Sophie would get the blame, and she was totally innocent in anything. So we used to take the boys' clothes from their trailers and hang them on the trees outside, and, you know, spray it with, you know, Kleenex or whatever it was. So we were very naughty, but the memories that I have, you know, other than being on set with everyone, was, you know, doing, you know, trickster naughty things off set with Keenan, and then Sophie getting the blame. So
I think my favorite was like driving to and from set with you guys, and just like being out in the, like, we would just like sing music at the top of our lungs in the car, and we had so many inside jokes. Some of them make zero sense thinking back on them. Like Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yes.
Zero
yes,
sense.
We loved him.
We loved him. We just had the best, like, silliest, goofiest time. So I think, like,
I know. I mean, and remember how we'd always, you know, rock up to set, and the driver would drop us at the cafe, and we'd all get baby chinos, and it's like, why do we need a baby chino? You know, like, it's just froth and chocolate, but we just loved them. We had to have them, you know, every morning. Obsessed. So I guess someone asked the one thing that you would eat for the rest of your life. Look, it's a bit of a weird one, but it would be olives. I'm obsessed with olives. I know it's a weird one. I know. I am weird.
Italian food. Italian food in general.
Oh, yeah.
Says burrata. Burrata is my favorite food in the world.
I think someone said, where's Max? Where's Brett Tucker? Well, he's on Mistresses, I think. So
he's what?
Oh, I hope you don't have corona there, so
I'm in isolation, so even if I have it, it's fine.
Yeah, Sophie's been in isolation for 3 weeks, and I've been in it for a week, so we're all good. Yeah, so Brett Tuck is amazing. He was such a lovely, lovely person on set. He really was probably the most beautiful man I've ever met. And
Lindsay Lohan.
Huh?
I don't think so. Did he date Lindsay?
No. That can't be true.
Also, someone asked if you had a crush on Brett, and I will say, when we worked with him, he was like a grown-ass man, and we were children.
Yeah, he's a grown-ass man, but he was super sexy. Let's be honest.
Like, now I can appreciate that he's attractive, but not that.
Yeah, at the time we were like, oh, you're like our on-set dad, but now I'm like, you look incredibly very good-looking. Yeah.
Chris Hemsworth, I thought, was attractive when he came on set.
Yes, well, you know, he was young, and I think he went straight into Home and Away after. Pardon?
He must have been like 18 at the time.
I know, because he went straight into Home and Away after that. He played the vet, so he was really nice too. But you know, he was very good looking too. We had all these incredibly looking people all the time, and we didn't get to, you know. Now we're only going, oh, they were really good. We don't see it as a kid. We're like, oh, tag, you're it. That was basically what we had
crushes as kids, but they were on like the other kids.
Oh, were they? I didn't know that. Who was your crush?
Well, I ended up dating a guy that was like Tim.
I totally forgot about that. Oh my gosh, that was just a blast from the past. I just Look, who was it? I think I had a bit of a crush on the guy who played Red at the start, who was Nathan Phillips. And then and now he's on that movie Snakes on a Plane with Samuel L. Jackson. So, yeah, he's
you
been
guys
doing
have that
well.
snake thing in common.
Pardon?
You guys have that snake thing in common.
Oh yes, getting bitten by the snake, and him getting bitten by the snake. I know it's a romance waiting to happen, definitely.
Totally.
Someone's saying, who is Tim? Sophie, do you want to go into that?
Okay, to be honest, as we talked about earlier, my memory is terrible. Laura, could you remind me who he played? Because I don't remember. I think he had a love interest with Keaton.
Pardon? Oh yes, he had to be. He was hanging out with Keenan on set, and they were kind of like romancing, but offset you were romancing.
Character. I'm gonna look it
up. Oh,
right
you'll have to do a Google. But while you do that, someone just asked, was I born in England? Yes, I was born in England. I was born in Reading, England. My dad was studying to be a doctor over there, and that's where I was living. We didn't move over to Australia till I was probably about 2 or 3. But my parents are Australian. But I love England. I've got family over there in Bath. It's beautiful. The fashions are great. I love that you can just, get around to all the European countries so easily. It's amazing. Oh, who misses Deborah? I mean, Sophie and I both do. She was an incredible person, Kathy. Mm. Do we speak French? No, I don't, but Sophie, do you?
No, I live in a bilingual country, and I speak very little French.
Say hello in French.
Bonjour.
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 Oh, is it what does je m'appelle mean again?
My name is.
My name is je m'appelle Lara. There we go. Hopefully you French lovely people out there liked that. So someone wrote in 3 things to describe me. So I definitely say passionate, loving, and determined as hell.
I love that.
What about you, So?
How would I describe myself? Driven, goofy, and I don't know, loving. I love people a lot.
So if someone wrote in what celebrities that we kind of passed through on our way, and how was the Logies? The Logies was great.
What are they asking?
So one just went through like, how is the Logies? And then they were like, did you shake hands with any celebrities?
Oh.
So I remember meeting at the Logies. I think we met, some home and away stars, some football stars. At the Arias, I remember meeting Hilary Duff, just briefly, and she.
You were meeting Hilary Duff?
Yeah, so she was at the table over here, but she didn't stay long. She left quite quickly after she had presented at the Arias. Yeah, and so other people at the Arias, I met Delta Goodrum. She was nice. There was, who else did we meet?
I don't really remember.
I feel like this is going to be the whole thing. I don't remember.
Yeah, I remember we were supposed to meet the Olsen twins and go to their premiere, and I was so excited.
Yes.
They ended up canceling their trip, and the premiere, we still went to it, but they weren't there.
We still went, but Emily Browning was there from
I had met Emily
Unfortunate
Browning.
Events. Yeah. Oh, you met her.
Did you ever meet any people from Road to Heavenly? Oh, yes. I mean, I basically was a baby on that set. So I met everybody, but I was an infant. So I don't really remember very many of them. But Um, is there any?
Someone
Oh,
asked, you know, huh?
somebody said, is there any chance you could do a meetup one day? That would be fun.
A meetup,
A
like a reunion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fun. Definitely. Love to meet all you guys and get together and maybe all sing the Hello World song together. Who knows?
So fun
And
fact, Lara and Keenan had voices of angels, and I was not a singer. And they had us sing, and I was like mortified because I didn't really know how to sing. And I used to get teased. I used to like read like gossip on the internet about us, which was terrible. And people would make fun of me for not being able to sing. Like, I'm sorry, I tried my best.
it was really funny because but at least Sophie owned up to it and she was like, you know, I'm not a singer. You know, it's not like some people, you know, going, oh, I'm a singer and not knowing, you know, they can sing. So at least, you know, you knew, but you did a good
Oh yeah.
job.
Oh, thanks, girl.
Yeah,
I had like
yeah,
a singing teacher. I tried to belt a tune.
yeah.
Terribly, but I tried.
Yeah, but we all just supported each other anyway. I mean, we all did those kind of singing around the shopping centres in Australia and New Zealand, and we just support each other and, you know, take the bits that we could do. And yeah, oh.
Oh my God, Jess. Hello, girl. So she's so sweet.
Yeah, so yeah, we still obviously we'd love Keenan to be you know, in this today. We love her to death. She lives in New York now. So she, you know, does a lot of music videos and everything like that. So she's very busy all the time.
She
And
has the coolest career.
she literally has the coolest career and she's the coolest person as well. Every time I've gone to New York, we've caught up for, you know, oysters and champagne and we've just had a blast. So we love Keenan to death. All three of us are very, very, very close.
Are you working on any new projects, acting or otherwise? Lara.
Okay. Well, yes, we have something in the works acting wise. So it's called We Were Tomorrow. You know, it's a sci-fi TV show. So that's yet to come out and I actually play the villain in it. So that's a bit exciting and you get to see me as, you know, not the goody-goody Lisa anymore, but a little bit more spicy in this TV show. But I decided last year to have a break from acting because it was just, I needed a break, you know, doing it since I was, you know, I guess my first thing was when I was 8 years old or something. So going from when I was 8 years old to now, I was like, I haven't tried anything else. I haven't tried anything different. You know, I want a different career. I want to see what I could do in other skills. So just last year when I gave up my acting career, just for now, it's just on hold. So don't, you know, but yeah, just last year, I went into recruitment. So I'm really enjoying recruitment, being with people in an office, you know, having the kind of normal lifestyle that I never got to have. So I enjoy, you know, having stability, having good friends in the office, being near my family. But yeah, acting has been my whole life. I just, you know, I needed a break. I needed to try something else. You so?
Yeah, so I work in advertising. I've been doing that for about 6-7 years. So I have a very busy, very hectic job, but then I also do content creation on the side. So I do YouTube videos and Instagram, and I work with different brands through that, which has been super fun. I just have so much fun with it. But I haven't been acting in a while. It was it's a bit of a difficult industry, especially in Toronto. There isn't like a ton. And I just really wanted to kind of I'm like very entrepreneurial. So I definitely wanted to like enter the workforce, and I wasn't really working in acting, to be honest. So I did that, but I feel as though like my content creation is a good way to like have a creative outlet. I get to be creative and have fun with that. So that is what I am up to.